What's good with it, y'all? It's Coffee tapping back in with another one, man. And you know we've been covering all the drama and fluffery going on in the YouTube prison sector, as well as some other related sectors and individuals and whatnot. And the big debate lately is about 1090 Jake being labeled a rat. Now, in my opinion, motherfuckers been tapping in and giving their opinion. So comment y'all and share yours. I think it's crazy, man, with this whole news clip thing. I don't know, but it's like 1090 exposed some rappers, and then the rappers is like, and some individuals covering for the rapper and covering up ish and shifting narratives like, oh, I want to work with him, or oh, I got paid to spin the narrative this way. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, Hit the comments, but let's check it out, man. We know MILK74 is going to tap in with his take. Now, peep what Milk's talking about here.
In a Florida prison.
Every single compound I hit, there was all types of drugs on there, whether it's prescription pills, Molly, some spots there was cocaine and meth, but nothing more common than K2.
Jacob Cherry, a former inmate, posted the videos to YouTube.
1, 2, 3, 4 flips.
He says Florida inmates currently behind bars recorded the videos using cell phones smuggled inside.
People are laid out on the floor, not responding, and there's no staff present, there's no staff seeing this.
The Florida Department of Corrections tells 7 News they are aware of the videos, and the agency takes this information seriously. They call contraband in prisons a national epidemic.
The majority of the drugs that I know of that are coming inside is through the guys. You're not really making any money in a $30 phone on the street. He turns into a $1,200 phone inside the prison. A lot of people are going to do it.
All right,
How easy is it to get drugs in a Florida prison?
Y'all see the clip
Every
there.
single compound I hit.
Y'all see the clip there. You see Milk. He got that disgusted look on his face and said, "Oh hell nah," 1090 telling. I believe that's what he's saying. As you see the caption, did 1090 Jake further news reporter investigation on contraband inside Florida prison? Now, this is just a clip. This ain't Milk's whole video, obviously. I'm sure everyone already done checked that out. But everyone's been tapping in about this lately. And still, I just want to point out once again, it's just crazy. Like the trick that the rapper is trying to do by saying, oh, I'm in there carrying on a lengthy discussion with homicide detectives. But I'm not a rapper. Look at 1090. It's like, it seems like it's working. Because bottom line, and comment, guys, let me know if you agree with this or not. Regardless if you think of 1090 as being a rap, how is the rapper not? I don't know. I'm confused. But let's see what Milk's talking about. He says, Milk reacts to 1090, tells news reporter, all drugs I've seen come in prison was through guards. Let's see. And these are in the comments here. And we want to be pulling the paperwork up, bro, fed. So that's something, too, I'm going to share with you guys in another comment. That like this guy's saying 1090's a fed, that there's like other people that are theorizing something along these lines. I'll show you guys briefly in a moment. What's this guy say? How's this fed activity? It's well known. Did he drop names? So that's kind of what I've been thinking. But again, as always, I got to throw it out there. Jake Coffee Talk, a square, an internet nerd and all that. You know what I'm saying? I just watch the content, get my commentary. But I don't know. Like, I feel like 1090 could have been saving lives here. And I don't know, again, that comes up to the whole debate. Can you tell on the police? I've thrown Beanie Siegel's name out there a few times where he got shot by a crooked cop and, told. And, some people in the street said that was rat and some didn't. Someone said, you're a fed too. Yo, this nerd fooled everyone to thinking he's someone, but like Milk always say, what's done in the dark gonna come to the light. He was telling everyone business back in the day. Gilligan's are Gilligan's from birth. So another individual saying, yo, this is Gilligan activity. This is ratting. What's wild though is this video is not new. It's been out there. And more or less, no one ever said anything about this until this moment. And I obviously this is the internet. This is the blogosphere. This ain't the streets. And we know that. is a fact, right? And not everything's for the internet. But I don't know, like aside from all this, I can't think I've ever really seen too many people from like Florida really call out 1090. Like maybe some people like diss him, but I don't know that I've ever heard someone say he's no good or they consider him a rat. Like I don't know. I'm just shocked that this is all like went this way. It's wild, you know. But the internet, the blogosphere is a crazy place. And then you got like I always say, you got the entertainment world, you got the rap world, you got the streets. Some people are involved in all of those. Some are somewhat involved in all of those. Some were somewhat involved, but now just involved in, you know, the blogosphere. Some never, like some is just playing a character and, you know, it's all fun and games. Some be fronting, you know what I mean? I don't know. What's this guy say? This only, hold on. Let's see. Some people comment. What did he do in the dark? The video Milk just posted is literally all over the internet. Again, that's true. This video been around. No one said nothing until now. I mean, he was probably telling all the business back then when he was locked up. Bro, you don't be a gangster and then just turn to a loudmouth. You was always a loudmouth. Yet not one person has come out and said that. Not one credible person came out and said this guy is a fraud. That's kind of what I was just getting at, right? Or am I bugging? I've seen people diss 1090 and say they don't like on some just diss-ish, but no one ever say like he's no good or a fraud or anything, you know? People would be coming out the woodwork if they could prove the white blood isn't who he says he is. Y'all really just get on this internet, prey on people's downfalls. And that's another thing too, 1090 repping what he reps and everything. Like, right, being a white dude and you know what I'm saying, tapped into that world, it's definitely can get tricky, right? And I don't know, everyone always, like, no one's really ever called out 1090 till now. The only good out of these videos is that the international community can see the conditions these brothers are going through, and is they had a morsel of love, they would shut that itch down immediately. Hey, that's a good comment there, right? Everything aside, you know, of all these debates and all the drama and these individuals, you know, in this dispute, just period, like the prison system and what it's like and everything is flucked up. And you heard old boy here say on a international level, like, yo, people are from other countries be terrified of America, yo. Like, obviously there's capitalism, you can make money here and all that, but aside from that, like, yo, people be like, yo, it's scary in America. Is that really a secret though? Like, bruh, 1090 Jake the Snake down for the investigate. He make it bad for whites living a black lifestyle. But what do you expect? He's from Boston. Every other episode, his heritage probably goes back to the first colonizers. Ooh, damn, that was a cold dish there. All he is known is releasing police interrogation and getting beat up on video by Pino. 1090 Bobby Hill at it again. Always the disgust in your face while watching. Yo, Milk really had the extra, not screw face. I don't know what, like, yo, like the I smell ish face on, right? Like Milk was really like, he really had that expression on to the maximum. 1090 doing the worst snitching. Let them convicts be, main. Someone says 1090 pound cake. Gulliver infested content. When Milk said, oh my God, and jumped back. So I'm not going to go through all these, you know, what someone say, a rat exposing rats. This internet ish is crazy. Y'all really thought bro was the voice of the streets and he on the national news telling on guards can't even be surprised no more. So once again, guys, comment. But everything aside, I still just don't understand how that clears up what this rapper that he got at did. Now, I want to show you just a couple comments that some cats was leaving up pertaining to this whole debate here, and then we'll close this out. Once again, y'all let me know what you think. What this guy say? Once they have an interrogation, oh, this is when I was saying people is calling like, oh no, that's a different comment, but we'll get to it. This guy says, once they have an interrogation video, you, not even paperwork can change that. If 1090 Jake was doing is snitching, then this whole YouTube is based off that. People need to make up their mind. A reporter reports, right? Oh, we got a few comments in here. This guy says, but he says he's a blood and gang members don't approve of what he's doing, and in my book is snitching. I don't know. Do some gang members be doing the same ish in the blogosphere? You know what I'm saying? Everyone want to get that back. Like, yo, everyone just want to change all the rules and codes and narratives up to their own convenience, right? He said he been doing that, though, bro. That's all I'm saying. People should have been in the uproar way back, if anything. And then this gentleman says, I get what you're saying. I said in my book, it's snitching, but we all have different opinions. Well, here's the one that I was really saying. People, this guy says, he says, I think it's crazy to me however, on how he was getting the paperwork and the interrogation video, because the interrogation video is not easily accessible. Now, let me just stop and say, when people are pointing that out and saying that, like, oh, he's got to be the Fed, he's got to be the police, it's not that hard to get that, man. Freedom of Information Acts, you know, being persistent, sending emails, things like that. It's doable. Is doable. Like, I don't know, people got that in their head, like it's impossible, like 1090 Jake has got to be an agent because of that, and it's just not true. And only one person had brought this up after weeks, and I said from day one, there's no way could be that easy to get an interrogation video. So where you get it? What's even crazier is that it's crazy that the inmates get to run the prison, and she'll, like, how does that reform anybody? In the fact that it's allowed to go on, then why wouldn't they act the same when they get back out on the streets? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Anybody with a brain knows that prisons are owned by private people, which, like, you know, private prison system, right? That's a whole nother story we've talked about a few times on here. And they make inmates do slave wages so they can make max profits instead of reforming them, because they need to be a revolving door so people are always coming in. So great comment there. I mean, the first part about the interrogation video and all that, once again, it's not impossible to get that ish. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be a federale to do that. But man, what he said there about prisons being a revolving door, and, you know, the prison industry and paying, like, it being, well, what a lot of individuals consider to be modern day slavery and all that. That's a fact. But people, he says here, K-Frog, other than being on the news, handled it the right way to that reporter. People can say what they want. To me, I think K-Frog has always stayed solid. And anyone who went against, like, King Shine when they were needing, and everything King Shine said about K-Frog when they were needing, and literally K-Frog debunked all that ish with messages and texts and videos. So, I don't know, man. There y'all have it. Milk taps in with his opinion. He says, oh, nah, man, with that disgusted look on his face, and says it's snitching. A lot of different debates going down. What do you think, though? Comment below. And don't forget to subscribe. It's Coffee, talking music, news, sports, and more. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.